Oh, let him who has this intellect reflect upon the number of the beast. For only through man having become human, that is to say, through his being gifted with this ego intellect, can he succumb to the beast 666. For the number of the beast is at the same time the number of a man, and only one possessing intellect can perceive that this is so. It is the number of that man who has let himself be misled by his intellect. Deep truths such as these are concealed in these things. Thus you see that the writer of the Apocalypse gives you a great deal when you reflect upon the various intimations we have given. He gives much of what we today call anthroposophical truths. He gives what he promises. He leads man to the vision of what is to come, to the vision of the beings and powers which guide the world. He leads us to the spirit given us in the first occult seal picture, and to the form presented in the last occult seal picture. Here we see how the regular form of the New Jerusalem is revealed to him spiritually. This is what is clairvoyant in it. The regularity of the New Jerusalem is indicated in the last chapter by its description as a cube, verse 16. To describe all this is, in this last seal picture, would take us too far. Parenthesis, see the seventh occult seal picture, close parenthesis. It is now necessary to point out for what purpose the Apocalypse was written. I should indeed have to say a great deal if I were to describe this in detail, but you can at least take away with you one hint, one which we find at a definite point in the Apocalypse. The writer of the Apocalypse says, "A time will come when that high degree of consciousness will actually have developed, when man will see the beings who direct the world, and beings represented by the Lamb, by the appearance of the Son of Man with the flaming sword." We are referred to this in tones which contain within them that assurance of which we have spoken. The writer of the Apocalypse, who is a great seer, knows that in ancient times men were gifted with a dim clairvoyance. We have described this and have seen how at that time men were the companions, so to speak, of beings in the spiritual world, and themselves saw the spiritual world. But who lost this gift of seership? Who? We must now put this forward as an important question. We have seen that fundamentally it was lost by those men who were led to the physical plane, the physical life, when the second half of the Atlantean epoch began. Man looked upon the solid formation of our earth, upon the clearly outlined objects of our earth. The ancient clairvoyance disappeared. He became conscious of his self, but the spiritual world was closed to him. The formations which in ancient times filled the air like an ocean of mist disappeared. The air became clear, the ground free. Man stepped out onto the free earth. This took place comparatively late. It coincided with the attainment of the present intellect, the present self-consciousness of man.